Okay, I'm live. The mic is supposed to be working. Just mope around until people come online. Yep. This is the complete disadvantage of not having two screens. Hello, welcome to the stream. Now, in case you didn't read the title, I'm playing the in development game by Vermilion Digital. Basically, M.A.S.S Builder is a completely better version of Gundam Breaker, except for it not being Gundam Breaker. Now, as you can see in the customization menu, I wish you could see my face in the stream last night because I did stream this last night. However, yep, I had to stream in my living room because my laptop is being occupied by my brother. And yep, and I have to stream in the living room, so people come and go. But now today, finally, I have some alone time in the living room. So yeah, I can freaking just stream for just winding down from the long day of studying. Yeah, I know my definition of a long day of studying is not equal to the proper definition of a long day, just because I reckon my friends just study 24/7 or yeah, something like that. And here I am sitting on my ass playing video games. But yeah, as you can see here, the customization menu, it's pretty advanced, so you can customize every single little bit of the parts. So it's way better than Gundam Breaker. Now, in Gundam Breaker, you can only swap out the entire chest unit, and you can only swap out the entire arm units. So you cannot have asymmetrical arms unless I don't know about, because I do not even play Gundam Breaker. So there are some features that I may not be even aware about. But yeah, the backpack is that you can only switch out the entire thing all at once. But then you can see here the arms, you can change even the elbows, the forearms, I don't know what's this called right above the elbow. And then the head, you can even change individual parts. And yeah, this is exactly what I want. This is exactly the customization that I want. Is my voice showing? Okay, the video is a bit laggy. So I might as well exit and change some of the game options, just because yep, by all means, this game is still a game that is under development. So yeah, I'm gonna switch all to medium, and yet this is the computer that I'm streaming on is not as powerful as my laptop, which is an OMA. So yeah, here I literally recreated the Phoenix or the Phoenix from Gundam Narrative. It's yeah, and the painting mechanic is a little bit wonky. It took me quite a while for me to understand it. So let's take the entire frame for example. Yeah, and apparently with the mouse wheel up, if you scroll up, it zooms in. When you scroll down, it scrolls, when you scroll up, it zooms out. When it scrolls down, you zoom in. Yep, it does kind of take some getting used to. But yeah, let me go to a better angle, then select the frame. There we go. This is much better. So what this painting mechanic basically does is you hover over the select element and it will highlight the painted parts in orange. So you toggle this and then select style, and then you just go down to whatever style you want. So thankfully the good thing is it actually previews the colors before you select them. Or you can go ahead and make your own custom style. Select custom style. So I'm gonna select this for now. I'm gonna switch back to my custom. So I'm gonna switch back to my gunmetal later on. And then edit style. And what style was I on? Custom style 4. And you can see it changes the color, which the mechanic is kind of wonky, I must admit, but it does the job. It does the job. So you can. So what if you want to color two parts at once in the same color? So for example, here the chest. Is this the chest unit? I don't know. It's, yeah, this is the size of it. This is just the main chest block. So you can highlight all the parts and select style and go into the exact same color if you want, which is pretty good. You can selectively color the bits. Gundam Fenix, is that you? Yes, it's definitely the Fenix. It took me all morning to create it. Yeah, in the middle of studying, because yeah, what I need to do is to memorize some stuff. Memorize some stuff for my studying, and between looking at the notes, I just popped in here. Right. My family are the masters of ruining my day. Video output low. Bad video output. A bad video output. Okay, so I need to mess around with some settings on OBS. I'm sorry that the desktop audio is kinda stopped just because I had to pop out of the game. And as of now, we do not have any settings to I don't know, to toggle the audio in the background. So now I'm gonna switch back down to the video bit rate is gonna be down to 1000, and let's and at the encoder I think I'm gonna use the hardware. And let's see if that gets any better, because the YouTube is showing me the red light. Now here I am on the weapons menu. You see nothing is there until you select it. Well, I tried to recreate the beam javelin, but obviously it's gonna be using physical parts because the only energy weapon is over here. But I like this about this game. You can actually press on that shift. You can press enter and rename it whatever the hell you want. So you can now here the part 0 is the of this gun is the handle and stuff, and you can basically switch it to whatever the heck you want. And over here you have the barrel. This is actually pre-painted. You can have up to 4 energy guns equipped at a time. Now this is also pre-made, but then these two over here, you can actually, it is a white cast, so you can basically customize it. Same for the bullet launchers over here. I still have yet to paint these, and the energy launchers, which are basically little funnels that follow you around. Then you can press space to equip, which actually gives you an orange highlight. So I have to ask you guys one question. Is the stream going on well for you guys? Because YouTube is still showing me the red light. Now I have to disable my cursor just because I'm watching the stream on the other section. Now let me enable the bracers. Let me do some heat damage with this, and I still have the lance. Let me actually name this thing heat bracer. Is this all okay? This right. There we go. And then let me use this for electric damage. Now, before I go in deeper with the mechanics, let's actually deploy. Now, there's only 2 missions in this version of the game right now. You only have the battle simulator, which is basically the tutorial, and this canyon mission. And now you may have a difficulty menu over here, but the difficulty sections are not applied in the demo, which sucks. But well, at least you have options, so you can basically do kind of New Game Plus and go ahead and okay, YouTube is giving me the yellow light, so it's good. Yep, still normal. Sometimes the audio just turns off. Yep, because I need to pop in and out of the app to pop in and out of the game to check chat, because I do not have a second screen. With this, okay, good. You're arriving at the first relay tower. Okay, so this is basically Gundam and Honkai Impact 3 fused together. Gundam Breaker 3 and Honkai Impact 3. Oh my god. And I have to say, this game is absolutely amazing. Like, for someone who hasn't even played Gundam Breaker 3 and has heard countless, oh god, heard countless negative comments about new Gundam Breaker, and this, for being a demo, it almost surpasses new Gundam Breaker. Simply because of, yeah, we only have the 1 mission type for now, and the ability to customize all parts, to individually color sections of the sections of parts, as you see with the chest. Proceed through the I don't know, I can't read. Like, as you can see with the chest, you have different sections from the customization menu, and you can individually color those. So you can absolutely go Need for Speed, I don't know, undercover, not undercover, underground with the customization. You can absolutely create some funky types of suits. But unfortunately, you really cannot recreate. Oh my god! You cannot create what's his name? Ah, damn it. I'm used to Warframe controls. I use E for melee, but E is to launch the missile pods. Oh, did I kill all the enemies already? Wow. So yeah, this game, man, it has to be like, if you're going to get into Gundam Breaker, you have, well, you should try this out first. Like, if you do not have a PS system, like a PlayStation like me, go ahead and pick up this game. It's still in development, so the graphics are not in their final quality, and I would really want, yeah, because the devs popped by yesterday to check out the stream. And unfortunately I was kind of muted yesterday just because everybody's in the room. Oh yeah, I can. Somebody should kind of switch out the aiming function when you're in full close combat or full melee. The heat bracers are, my god. It's now, the weapons themselves do not have any stats. It's all down to your frame, but there's this one humanoid frame that you can play with for now. Now I have this thing, the Gatling, which is, yeah, you kind of get everything for free in this demo just so you can try things out. Right, let's see. You have, I kind of have these ballistic missiles out of fuel. Damn it! Whoa, 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 whoa! I'm kind of in a mess here. I'm gonna bust out the Gatling. Why not? Out of ammo. Damn it! What the hell? Okay, is the Cerberus down? Cerberus is not. Yeah, I bet Cerberus is down. Like the three-headed hound that protects the gates of hell in Greek mythology. Damn it! I'm so used to Warframe because Warframe automatically reloads whenever your weapon is out. And this is unfortunately the end of the demo. But this game, like, despite the limited missions, which in fact you only have one actual sortie, yeah, game. Oh, yeah, it's kind of laggy. It's laggy. The YouTube is giving me the red light. YouTube's not receiving enough video to maintain smooth streaming. Man, I do not know how to fix that. Like, okay. Okay, and these are kind of resources that I think would contribute to unlocking more armor pieces for your own customization. Like, you can see titanium, beryllium, steel, and all that kind of stuff. Probably all 118 elements in the periodic table. Let me kind of change out. So 250 bitrate is 2500 bitrate is good. Recording. So stream servers user gaming. Nope. Video. Nope. I do not have any hotkeys. I don't know. Stream delay, probably. I'm not sure. Or is it probably? It's probably the game's engine. Like, I've been running with these settings on Warframe, and a lot more shit happens in Warframe. Yet, it's not that bad. So, I think I might have to put the blame on the game. But let me see if I can lower. I think VSync is actually gonna make me lag more, so I'm gonna turn down every single. Where is this? Okay, I'm gonna turn down the entire game's quality to 720p, and let's see if this this does not affect the game in from what I'm seeing in OBS. Just because yesterday, if you check out the stream that I posted yesterday, it's still on the channel. You can see that I kind of had to rescale the game to fit the screen, not my actual game, but to fit OBS, to fit the stream, just because the game, even though it was in 1080p, it still doesn't fit the full screen, so I had to adjust it. I think that is where it kind of messed up. So I think this really implements in 1080i, which is basically interlacing, which, forgive me for not speaking English. It would I think 1080i is gonna load the game better. It's gonna load the stream faster, and it can kind of keep up more. But I don't know. I've been doing my test streams of Warframe on this computer, and it has way more shit happening in the background than this game. So I don't know. It kind of has to be the game that is messing up. So I don't know what more to do other than show you guys the tuning and the kind of development trees. Now, I did kind of briefly show you guys when I was just ranting about why this game is running badly on OBS and stuff. But over here, you have 3 different branches to development: the engine, the operating system, and the architect. So I think the Architect, I don't know what's the difference between the three. They really should have a bit of a collapsible description box that kind of hovers around the name over here. And yeah, the development nodes are not finalized and will be changed through further testing in a newer version. So yeah, these are not finalized, but what unlock, and you can unlock the development trees up until the level 2 nodes, because level 3 and beyond are not unlockable in the demo. So what that basically allows you to do is to tune your mobile suit, if I like to call it that. Basically tune your mech in those 3 different aspects. So I can basically have more like a. Also, this tunes the frame. I really do not know what's the difference, but you can actually tune your mech for different purposes. So if you want a charged engine, so you have a higher fuel capacity, you have higher physical damage, have higher power in general, and a higher acceleration, but you have lower health and stuff. So basically a lightweight frame, a lightweight engine, and then you have these gears. You have 3 slots, so you can put in 3 of these different perks. So I went with these 3, and for the operating system it's the same. The Architect, you only have 2 slots, but it's still the same in every way. Now, do you guys, by the way, of all the 3 Unicorn Brothers, which one do you like the most? See here, I bet it's the Fennex, but I like the Banshee, raw menacing. Yep, I definitely like the Fennex more, just because it's, first of all, it's kind of refreshing from the white and black, and it's kind of rare to see a mobile suit primarily colored in yellow, just because it's hard. When I was customizing my own Gunpla, it's kind of hard. Now while I'm ranting, I'm gonna show you guys all the things that you can do in the customization menu. Now, you can paint your frames, you can adjust your frames. So let me zoom out to so you can basically adjust the height of each individual body part. So I believe every single thing was at 0 by default. So like you can look at the arms. It kind of resembles NTD in a way, doesn't it? So the adjustability of the frame just basically reminds me very much of Unicorn Gundam, and yeah, and that kind of eases on back to the topic that I was talking about. Just because when I was customizing my own Gunpla, it was hard to break out of the mold of using, I need to find a base color for my Gundam. So what should I use? White, black, or gray? But yeah, looking at the Fennex, this has to be one of the most creative color schemes I've ever seen. Just because, not that it's like bombastic and flamboyant in a way. Just because it's kind of hard to find any just canon Gundam, like besides the Build Fighters and Build Divers line, to have a base color that is practically not a white, gray, or black. So you can see all the face plates over here, so you can literally change the face, and you can basically remove the twin eyes, which in my book is an insult, just because yeah, you have a quote-unquote Gundam over here. But it's kind of a reoccurring thing that you have mechs with gigantic Gundam-esque chins. Just look at Zenyatta, Mondata, and Orisa from Overwatch. They have chins, and they look similar to Gundams. And if you have to have a twin-eyed mech, you cannot really go. You cannot even, like, I know the Mac Knife and some other mechs that I cannot really recall have twin eyes that are not Gundamized, but from what I see most of the time, yeah, they are Gundamized. So what does this part do? Oh yeah, this changes the cheeks, I forgot. So you can see how intricate the customization of this game is. This is just full-on Barbatos, isn't it? I could create it, to be honest, but yeah, I'm sticking with the Fennex. I'm sticking with the Fennex-esque look. And yeah, just to let you see how intricate the painting mechanic is. You can basically, what did I use for this color? Yeah, I use this regular gold. Yeah, I use this. So yeah, this game, you can literally sit here for half an hour or even more customizing your own mech. And not only that, you have decals that you can put on. So it just doesn't label. Oh, probably because you cannot really put any decals in the face. So let's look for a good part to place decals on. Okay, so here it actually labels all the elements that you can use on the arm over here, but they gave us 6 elements. However, only 3 showed up. But yeah, I can't blame it. It's still a game under development, I understand. But yeah, in a future update, they should really go for an accurate representation of the amount of decals that you can put on every part. Now let me see if I can find a regular flat one. Yeah, Vermilion Digital. Let's go with the tribute, and you can adjust it to warp. So where is element 1? There we go. So some armor parts. Now, if you do not see your decal, just go to the adjust menu and click on the warp. So if you cannot even see your decal after you click the warp function, yeah, just don't bother, clear it. And yeah, I'm gonna cancel this, just because I want the decal to be on the 3rd. And what should I put? I should put this warning label over here and warp it. Let's see if I can see anything move. Oh, there it is. It's way too freaking small for me to notice. Now where the fuck is it? Oh yeah, I didn't warp it, for God's sakes. Let's reset, warp the decal. There we go. Now I should rotate it 180 degrees. I wish they can have a type function where you can type in the. There we go. No, wait. Let's put it up to the top and see if it's parallel to. Yeah, it's parallel to the arm. Scale that down a bit and raise that up for a little bit. We do not need to mirror the decal. Let's shrink it a little bit more. And there's a freaking moth. Freaking insects, man. When it's close to summer, insects are the hazards. So let me paint this. Let me paint this thing a nice and bright red. There we go. And you can actually mirror it to the other side. So if you look at the left arm over here, if I can get my, there we go. You can see the little speck of red over here. So you can sit here for a long time designing your own mech. Which, yeah, it's pretty good. Now, YouTube is still giving me the yellow light. So I think I'm gonna go and customize a few weapons. I can obviously use the heat bracers over here. Now, let me show you guys the weapon options. So the grip, which is element 0, you can have a few types of grips over here. Now some of the grips allow you to have 2 blades over there, and this is just, let me show you this. This is not this, not this. Where's the freaking blade? There we go. This is full GN Pierce Sword of the G Portent. So, yep, sure, why not? Is caps lock on? Yes, good. There we go. That's the stuff. And then, I'm not gonna bother with any decals for now. But I think I'm not gonna paint the hilt. I'm gonna paint these two parts in a nice shade of green. Or maybe a nice shade of blue, just because it's the Fenix after all. I'm gonna use the Pierce Sword. And I may go ahead and change a few of my controls, just because I want it to fit like my Warframe playstyle, because I'm used to using the E button for my close combat stuff. So yep, I am gonna unequip the lance, and you have a few stock weapons over here that you can go ahead and change and apply it to your own mech. Now over here you can change the types of damage. I may have shown that off. So you can go. So in these steps you can go through physical damage, heat damage, freeze damage, or shock damage. And I think on the energy shooter you can actually have plasma damage in place of the pierce damage. Now I do not really want to take my time to paint these, so I'm not gonna take them out. Although I really love using these ballistic missiles. I know. Yep. Let's actually use this. Let's actually paint this up. And element 1 is the actual missile itself. So I'm gonna use this kind of pierce missiles over here, just kind of like the gun of M.A.S.S. If anybody even remembers the M.A.S.S. Let's see. The bullet head. What does element 3 change? It changes literally nothing. Nothing that I can see. So I think the bullet head should be a nice. It should be a nice red. Or a metallic red. There we go. And I think the bullet is done. What does element 4 change? Oh, element 4 changes that. So 1 and 2 should be in a dark gray. No, not black. Oh, a gunmetal. There we go. And then element 3 and 4 should be in a nice blue. I go for blue gloss. There we go. And I went with yellow. I went with the nice yellow or gold. But yeah, it doesn't it kind of resembles more of an orange, so I'm gonna go for the blue. Just so it may fit my design a little bit more. And now these are the funnels. Now I think I'm not gonna bring all of them, but here you have it. Did I unequip all of my weapons? Nope, I didn't. And one more thing about the cosmetic customization things. Let me just check the comments. Does this game have a railgun on the beam, smart gun like on the Banshee? I would have to go back, but let me show you guys this. So let's say if I do not want to equip the backpack, just straight up remove it. Or if I want to have an incomplete design, and then mirror it to the other side. There you have it. So you can go full on narrative with this, or you can just go out and fight on the battlefield with a bare frame. Now I'm gonna kind of damage this a little bit, just because what upper arms did I even use for the design? Oh my god, I can't even freaking remember. God damn it. I think it was this one. Yeah, it was this one. So I'm gonna kind of damage this a little bit, and I don't know if I'm gonna remove the face. It kind of feels like an insult to me. But if I remove the face, it's just this mono-eyed thing looking at me. So nope, I'm still gonna keep the face. But I think I'm gonna remove the right shoulder. Just to show you guys what you could do. Nah, I'm gonna remove the left shoulder. Okay, so I'm gonna go out fighting before I re-equip my armor. So let's go back to the not the tuning. Yep, as I said, you can go with a bare frame. Okay, beam smart gun type of thing. It is never gonna, like, none of this is gonna look as similar as what you can actually get in Gundam. But yeah, this is the trigger. So let's see. I have this buster, and these I believe are just guns. So the closest thing to the beam smart gun of the Banshee is this thing right here. So I think I'm gonna have it do cold damage. Okay, so let me just kind of paint this up. So let me kind of replicate the Banshee's color scheme. So I think it's gonna be an metallic orange, gloss orange, and the head is gonna be in a dark navy blue if I can find it. Nope. Oh yeah, you can put wraps on. Yeah, I totally forgot about that. You can kind of put camel wraps on your mech. So I'm gonna have to go for custom style 1 and then edit the style, custom style 1, there we go. And this is the navy blue. This is too dark of navy blue. Okay, this is the navy blue of the Banshee. There we go. And you can actually adjust, you can do some fine adjustments over here. So if you want it to be more metallic, you can go ahead. If you want to have full chrome, you can go for it. But yeah, this is chrome black, so it doesn't really make a difference. So you can have a balance of gloss and metallic. There you go. It's kind of like racing games. And element 1 is, yeah, I'm gonna go with custom style 1 as well. And then the grip, I'm gonna do the little parts with I'm gonna do element 3 and 4 with orange, with a nice, not copper, with a nice dark gloss orange. Is it a gloss orange or dark gloss orange? Oh, there we go. And then element 1 and 2 with my navy blue. And I think that's way too much orange. But is that the barrel or the grip? I don't know. That is the freaking barrel. So let me go with the navy blue on that and kind of swap some colors around. I think this should be in an orange. Meh. We'll go with it. We'll roll with it. We'll roll with it. And yep. In the melee segment. Yeah, okay, let's try and use this incomplete frame. Let's try and use this incomplete mech. So I do not have any boosters. I do not know if I can even fly. This should be a thing. If you do not equip a backpack, you should not be able to use the boosters. Let's see if I can actually break the game. What the heck? I can still use the boosters. Oh, no, the environment is interactable. Good. Maybe change the, if you do not equip a booster pack, change the, change the thrusting into a quick dash, because this is freaking me out. I do not have any backpack, but yet I'm using a booster. So yeah, this thing right here. Is this kind of the smart gun you're looking for? Because I'm pretty sure this is literally just a plasma blaster. Oh, and cold damage just puts a layer of ice on the ground, which is not perpetual, which is good. So game audio has to cut for a bit. Thank you. You gotta do a Banshee custom. Man, I think I'm gonna do it. Now, I thought with the limited content in this game that I'm not gonna be able to do like an hour stream. But I think I'm gonna do the Banshee custom on stream. There we go. So, if you guys are interested, this game is free on Steam, and if you really want to check it out, you can and support the developers. You can go on to Indiegogo and support their campaign, because if they have, if they reach a certain milestone, they would do something for the game. So if they reach $40,000, I do not know what units. Most possibly American dollars, because this is a Thai company from what I read. So if they reach 40,000, the base game is gonna come out, and I am certainly looking forward to seeing the full game in action. Like, you can see a lot of different customization parts that are not even available in this demo version. But yet the demo version is so submersive. You can literally spend more time in the hangar customizing your mech than going out for combat. Right, these guys are gonna freaking die. Let me switch my missile pods, let me switch my funnels. I can disable my funnels if I really want. But why am I gonna do that? More assistance, the more the merrier. Gonna use these ballistics. Let me actually bust out my Gatling, because yep, I can't stand these guys. Is Cerberus there? Is Cerberus dead? I don't know. Man, I still gotta manually reload. It's very annoying. But I think the gauges for the ammo aren't gonna break a reload on their own. So this definitely needs some reworking. Grab my bazooka out. Where the heck is the last guy?
Mission clear.
So you guys can still hear me, yeah? Because this is not the same computer that I stream Layers of Fear on. So I do not know if my settings are still up to speed. Yeah, it's kind of a stupid question to ask. Like 30 something minutes into the stream. 40 minutes. Oh, you would do so? Yeah, cool. Because, yeah, menacing suits are a homeostasis studies. I don't know what's that for. Okay, so let's go through the arduous process of re-equipping my armor, changing the decal on the left shoulder, and is that gonna mirror my decal as well? Fuck's sakes. But anyways, it just gives me the excuse to change my decal. What element is this? This is element 2. Okay, so graphics, I need the no, not the graphics, the labels. I need the O2 decal. Okay, O2 decal, save is in the position that I want to. X flip, I need it to warp. There we go, that's it. And then re-equip the backpack. We just need a straight up regular backpack. So this is more like Shenanju victory kind of stuff. This is full armor Gundam. Like, if you could see my face yesterday, or if you could hear my voice, I was literally going like, okay, these are regular backpacks. These were initially locked, so I did not know what to do with them. So I was looking at these, and then go on to the Titan Mark 1 pack, and oh my god, this is literally full armor Gundam. All they need to do is to add functioning sub arms on the backpack, and there you go, full armor Gundam in display. So I believe the most, this is just Shinanju all day long, so I'm gonna, nah, there's no regular square backpack you can equip. So what armor am I missing? I am missing the upper arms, and I'm missing the thighs. So I'm gonna mirror that to the others. Shit. Wow. That's gone grim, hasn't it? But anyways, I really do not need to... Yeah, let me go back to the torso and reselect the frame. Okay, so element 1 is this. There's nothing that I really want to change. Element 1, element 2, what does that change? Element 2 changes the colors of the pistons, so let me do the original Banshee, not the Awakening Banshee. Which, by the way, I did see the final battle version of the Banshee Norn, real grade, on the store, in the store, which costs about 300 Hong Kong dollars. And this is my favorite part. Sub element 4 of the frame changes the color of the eyes. If I can, okay, good. There we go. Okay, sub element 4. If I select this painting mechanic is kind of wonky. There we go, the menacing red of the Banshee. Okay, the frame is gonna remain the same. This is the tedious part of them all. Okay, so 3. What does element 2 even change? What the hell? Okay, so I did create this navy blue, but then I need it to be darker. So I'm gonna edit style. It's a custom style 8. And then I'm gonna use this navy blue and paint over it. Okay, okay, so the cheeks are one thing, and the chin is gonna be in the custom orange material. There we go. Because I'm not gonna be going through the entire process of rolling down to the the metallic orange that I use for the frame. Right, so sub element 3 is gonna be where was the custom red material? Fuck it, whatever. Use a metallic red for that. Then the cheeks. So sub element 1 is gonna change that, which is the main color. Which one is also the main color? Element 3. Element 4 is whatever that is. Okay, the back of the head. So okay, 1 and 3 go hand in hand with the navy blue, and then 2 and 4 would use the orange. There we go, semi Banshee head done. And then the neck, there's literally nothing to change here, except for I guess this part, because yep, with a dark color scheme the default orange is gonna be way too apparent. Okay, so I'm 15 minutes off a timeout. This part and this part. Okay, 1, 2 with the navy blue, 3 and 4 with the orange. Like, you can see how wonky it is, but it's fine. It's really fine. Okay, and element 2, element 3 need not change it, but element 2 needs that orange. And then sub element 1 and 3, 1 and 3 with the orange. Now wait. Yep, 1 and 3 with the orange. 2 and 4 with the navy blue, I suppose. What does element 4 change? Nah, fuck it, I can't see it, but whatever. There we go. The chest and the torso done. Okay, the backpack, which is the most annoying part of, for some goddamn reason. Should these grills be gray or orange? I already cannot decide. Nah, we'll make it orange. We'll make it orange. Because, yeah, it's the Banshee after all. And, these two parts. Would it be too monotonous? It's definitely too monotonous. So, I think I'm gonna go... Sub-element 2 is gonna be the dark navy blue, and sub-element 1 is gonna be the light navy blue. Which, yep, kinda looks good, if I do say so myself. Okay, so I'm going with the blue first, which should be changed into orange. There we go. Then the front skirting armor, this should be navy blue. Well, this should be in the orange. Copy it to the other side. I'm lucky they have this function by default, because it would be a pain in my freaking anus if they did not implement that function first. I guess I should have recolored the yellow first, shouldn't I? Okay, this should be good. And then the basket. Okay, element 1 and 4 is the cycle frame. Nope. Wait a moment. Element 2 and 4 is the cycle frame. Okay. Quote unquote cycle frame, by the way. It's not actually cycle frame. Okay, mirror to the other side. Hello from the other side. This may not be too monotonous if it's in this dark color. I don't know what the accessory parts are for, but I'm sure they'll come into play in the full game. Okay, the shoulders. Okay, 2 and 4 is the parts that should be orange. Is that gonna mirror my decal also? God damn it. Fine, I'm gonna change it. I need the X. Do I need the X flip? Oh, this is friggin' element 2. I do not need the X flip. And then the design. Oh shit. Save the goddamn settings first. And then M.A.S.S. There we go. Good. Don't need to put decals there. So if this is too bright of a blue, I'm sorry. I do not have any time to just correct it again. Okay, let's look directly under the arm. And by the way, the music is good in this menu. I do not get sick of hearing it. So great job on Vermilion's part. Okay, the hand covers, I think it doesn't really need any changes, but yeah, fuck it. Can change it into this material over here. Where is this? Okay, so I'm gonna use the left thigh and mirror the entire thing over. So 1 and 4. Good. So, is the stream still playing good for you guys, or am I cut off the internet right now? Because I really cannot check without cutting out the audio by leaving the game. So, I believe there is no blue in this section, which I really should change. Because sub-element 2 really needs to be a bit of orange. Since a dark base color can get really too monotonous if there's not enough separation there. Okay, then the heels. There we go. This, I do not need to change that. But then I need to swap these two colors around, so... yeah, this should be the dark navy blue. And this should be the orange. Kinda messed that up. Okay, the gray parts need not change. And I have to mirror it. Almost freaking forgot. And the ankles as well, I have to mirror it. Right, this need not be changed. 2 and 4 needs to be the navy blue. And then this needs to be the orange. Mirror that freaking thing. And let's get a good full body shot of it. And freaking hell, I forgot to mirror the arm. Forgot to mirror the arm and hand cover. For God's sakes, how forgetful am I? Damn it! I mirrored the wrong thing. God damn it, does it have to be this way? For God's sakes. And I forgot to mirror the side skirt as well. Oh, freaking course. There, is everything fixed? Yeah, everything's fixed. Let me get this armed. I think the stream is having a problem. It keeps on lagging. Yeah, I really cannot do anything about it because it's the game. It's the game. It has to be the game. Yeah, and as I said, Warframe has a lot more stuff going on in the background while I did my test stream over here. But it did not lag for a single bit. So there's really nothing to blame other than the game. But it's understandable. Just because this game is still in a development phase. But yeah, this closest to the claw. Let me paint this quickly. So I think element 2 and 4 needs to be in an orange. Where the fuck is the orange? I think I'm gonna go for the metallic orange. And then these two parts need to be in a navy blue. Which, for fuck's sakes, I need to do it myself. Fine. I'll do it myself. I can't do the Thanos voice because I didn't have a deep enough voice. But anyways, there we go. And the beam smart gun kinda is done. Okay, let's get out there. 5 more minutes before I clock out. So this is gonna be the mission with the pseudo Banshee. And I really wish they add in the function to basically name your own mech. Sorry for the audio cutting out there. The paint job looks good.
Mission start.
And I do not even have enough time to... Damn it, let's switch this. I press F to lock onto enemies. They die with one punch. Yeah, this is the closest thing I can get to the vibrating claws as possible. And obviously, I cannot really get any illuminated parts. And I do not think there are even shields in the game. But you do not need to act like me and replicate a specific mobile suit or a specific mech from your favorite anime. You can literally go nuts with this. You can unequip the frame. Not unequip the freaking frame because it would just be a pile of metal pieces. But you can unequip specific pieces of armor and go in with an incomplete mech. So you can basically do something like the narrative Gundam, where you have like incomplete pieces of armor. I'm gonna kill you with this. You're gonna die. Wow, you can do combos in the air? Wow. Does that drain my fuel? I don't think so. Let me try it. Let me try it out in the next wave. Now, since I have all the mods installed on my mech, I am basically gonna blitz through this. So not even the three-headed Honkai is gonna get to me. Like, if you do not know what I'm referencing, Honkai Impact 3, you really gotta check out that game. I kind of stopped playing it because it kind of got monotonous in a way, but still, the story element of that game is phenomenal. Like, although it's kind of a bit cliched that you get the main protagonist is actually going to turn into the antagonist later on. And by the way, that is not a spoiler for Honkai Impact 3 because that is the very ad. That is the ad for Honkai Impact 3 that I first saw. Kiana being possessed by the Honkai energy and turning her into the Herrscher of the Void. But then it's gonna spoil you anyway if you go through the Valkyrie menu. Let me actually use my bazooka. Because in the Valkyrie menu, it doesn't hide. It just blatantly states that the Herrscher of the Void, which is basically the main enemy for Honkai Impact, which is basically the final enemy of the Honkai Impact 3 storyline, is actually Kiana Castellana. My freaking pronunciation. By the way, Kiana Castellana is voiced by Nana Trinity's voice actor, which is kind of a good enough motivation for me to go back into the game. And yeah, Kiana Castellana, her dad, Siegfried and Roy, am I right? Siegfried Castellana is voiced by Domon Kashu's voice actor, which, well, at the time, which basically takes place in Chapter 5. I'm gonna spoil the game for you now that I've gone on a tangent about it. Titanium steel, activity observation, muscular construction. Basically, when Siegfried Castellana actually rose the judgment of Shamash, I immediately recognized the voice. So, I think this is gonna be like this one-off already. This is gonna be I think this is gonna be the final stream unless you guys really want more of this stream of this game. But definitely go download this game on Steam, and support the developers because this is probably your only chance at going at Gundam Breaker, a type of Gundam Breaker in PC, just because new Gundam Breaker is shit and all the other ones are not going to be ported to the PC port. So I'm gonna clock out right now because it's almost midnight. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. Go check out the game and support the developers, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.